Hey, what's up? What's up, Nick Bach? Uh, me. Shit. All right, there we go. Just get the live chat ready. All right, should be good to go. All right, I'm gonna rip some Eliminator drafts. Do you want do you rather do 20-second or 30-second? I'm gonna rip the 20-second. A little bit quicker, a little bit easier to talk through and shit. Oh shit, maybe not. Plus 11. Check the 30-second clock. See how it's looking. Plus 11. Damn. I think so far. Sorry, I'm having trouble pulling up the comments, but I see your comment. I think so far I'm at 12 of them. Let me check. 13 of them so far. How many are you at? Oh, okay, there we go. I got the comments figured out now. So I'm at 13 right now. I'm gonna post it on the Discord real quick. I don't know, or I could probably just rip something else too. I mean, is there anything different you'd want to do? I'm pretty much down to rip like whatever. All right. This one's going. I'll I don't know. I'll just go over my Which one's this? A 20-second. I'll just go over my exposures and stuff real quick. I'm posting the Discord real quick. So I got quite a bit of like the Russian quarterbacks and shit. You know, like Justin Fields, Jalen Hurts, Kyler Murray, Bryce Young, Drake May. I got one. Oh, you're around 150. Damn. You doing mostly puppies or what do you got? I got like I think mine's like about 100 puppies, and then I got like 24 BBMs, 16 schnauzers. I got 13 eliminators, 8 weekly winners. Hell yeah, learn from the best, dude. But yeah, the Russian QBs, I'm going for them a lot. I'm reeling on Dallas too, like Dallas SF. I'm picking a lot of like Lamb Pickens, and then I'm kind of in on a lot of the like SF pass catchers like Kittle, Pearsall. Not super in on like Jennings, but like Kittle, Pearsall mainly, and then some like Ayuk too, but mainly Kittle and Pearsall. And the Titans, I love Ridley a lot. Like I like grabbing Ridley a lot, but 120 or 120 puppy, 10 BBM, 13 eliminators. Oh, nice, nice. So we're about the same on that. Damn, you're ripping through the puppies. You need the puppy too to come out, huh? It's been filling like hella quick though with I think with like New York coming back, it like jumped way up lately. Um yeah, I don't know, some Chargers. I kinda wanna get more Herbert. Jordan Love I like. I think he's like good price. And then I kinda like the elite guys. I kinda wanna get a little bit more Allen than Lamar. But that's why I got QB. I'm gonna look real quick, see how those are going. Um Yeah, I mean, I'll try to wait for the 20-second eliminator, see if it'll fill pretty quick. Uh, like I don't know. I wonder if that stuff's gonna fill like maybe like 2 weeks or something. Maybe not like 2 weeks, but it'll probably fill like pretty quick. Like I guess I should be reading these comments. My bad. My bad. I'm getting used to pulling up comments and stuff. Uh Oh yeah, running backs. I got a lot of Tootin. Not great. Now that he fumbled, he's probably done. So probably should back off on that one. Career's over. But other guys just picking like the contingent guys. Dobbins hoping he signs. Like Quinshawn. I don't know. I'm liking Quinshawn just kind of where he goes. I think he might take over. Not a great backfield though. Uh Ty J kind of same like contingent stuff. Rashad White, I think he's kind of can fill the gaps and stuff by weeks. Ramondre kind of similar. Uh, Giddens might like pump the brakes on a little. Eckler, like I think he's a decent value where he goes. He'll have a role. He went like 400 last year, even with like missing time. Yeah, he went 367, 366. And I think he missed like a decent amount of time too. So I don't know. I kind of like that click. How you feel about Toot and Fudd right now? Not great, man. Not great. Fumbling was like his biggest problem, and then he comes out day one of camp and fumbles. I mean, if he falls to like late 120s to like 130s, I'll probably pick up some more of them. But like, it's not great when that's like kind of our biggest concern already. And then he kind of just keeps it going with the fumbling issue. Um, but I mean, I'll probably scoop a little more if he falls some. I might, in general, though, I'll probably hold back in like that 115 to 120 range he's been going. How about you? I don't know if you're what's kind of your take, like Jaguars backfield stuff like that. Who are you taking? Uh oh yeah, so I have receivers. So I got like Helipat Bryan and Donnie Mitchell. Probably slow down on AD Mitchell a little bit. Like I don't know, I got a lot just because like he's kind of like comfortable late round click, but I'll probably hold off a little bit. Got a lot of Tet. I'm like super big on Tet. I just think I think he's gonna be like a huge target hog in Carolina. Like even if their offense doesn't really improve, I think he might get like 140, 150 targets as a rookie. I don't think that'd be like super crazy. Rizzy P, super in on Rizzy P. Fuck the haters. The haters will say that he didn't do anything, but he got shot and he still came back. He's a dog like that, built different. Uh, Nolan Tesla. Noel I'll probably definitely like hold back on. I'm at 14%, been slow on him, moving to ETM more now. I think we could look back. Oh, wait. I think we could look back and he was the guy. Yeah, I'm kind of like getting a little bit more into ETN too, cause like I don't know, like I'm not super into ETN. He was kind of inefficient last year, but like he was pretty injured too, so I could definitely see him having a pretty good like bounce back year. That wouldn't. Oh shit, that's about to start. All right, cool. I'm gonna leave the 30-second one. But yeah, I could definitely see it being ETN as the guy. Bigsby too, like with him falling into those like 150s, 160s range, I could I could definitely see like grabbing some more Bigsby just cuz I don't know, like at that point it's such a cheap price. I could really see like taking the gamble on him. But I'm definitely gonna grab a little bit more ETN. I was picking him a little bit, but I was leaning a lot heavier to Tootin, and then now I'm kind of thinking I might like spread it out a little bit more. Uh, so since this is Eliminator, I'm probably going Saquon if he's there. Especially lately, they might ban the tush push. They banned the tush push. Saquon's the 101. I mean that'd be like huge for Saquon. But yeah, I don't know. I think an eliminator, like I'm kind of doing the strategy. I mean, I think I've heard other people talk about it too. It's just like a little bit more running backs at the beginning, just kind of get that like floor and ceiling combo at the running back room. I think that might be pretty good strategy. Kind of build like a balance build, moving up the elite QBs a little bit. Like, I don't know if I'd take Josh Allen this early in like the third. Maybe it's something I'll look at. I'll kind of see who's there. But I kind of want at least like probably two running backs my first three, but at least like probably three running backs through my first six, especially if I don't get two at the beginning. Imagine they ban bro, Hurts would fall too. Yeah, no, for real. Like I've been wondering about that where sorry. I was wondering about that like where Hurts would go. Like I think if they ban it, I don't know. I couldn't see him falling much more than like maybe the 5-6 turn. Like it'd be hard to see him falling much more than that. But I mean, maybe like some drafts you could see him even get to like mid sixth or something, especially like right when it hits. I think like if they do ban it, it's gonna be like right when it hits is gonna be the time to like kind of load up on Hurts. Because I think just with all the FUD and stuff when it's all fresh, they might kind of count it against him too hard. And then I don't know. I think Hurts could be like a real good value that first, especially that first like week or two. And I think people will kind of come to their senses and he'll go back to that. Maybe like he'll be a little bit lower than now, where he's kind of like 4 or 5. Sometimes falls to like here, like mid fifth. But I could definitely see him falling like where he's regularly going like end of fifth, maybe falling to the sixth sometimes. But that like first week or something, like he might fall to like mid six, something like that, something crazy. That wouldn't be like, I mean, that wouldn't be that shocking to be honest. Like, especially, I don't know, just like in best ball and stuff, it's like people overcount stuff and double count stuff like crazy. Like, I was kind of thinking too, a lot of these receivers who are like injured, like have the knee injuries and are kind of dropped. I think when camp opens, like they're gonna drop like a round if they're like on pup day one or something like Ayuk and stuff. I could see him dropping a bunch like day one. So here, probably either go Lad or Bucky, whichever one they don't grab. Maybe. There we go. Got it. That was weird. It was like lagging. Um, yeah, no, I like to get like one good receiver in there, and then probably grab. Oh, they got Chase Brown. Damn, Brees Hall is by week 9 too. I might actually I'll grab the elite QB. That'll be the way I'll do it. That'll be good. Yeah, so I kind of wanted a second running back, but they're both the ones I was looking at are the same bye week as Saquon. I don't really want to like double stack the bye with my top guys. Um, oh yeah, but I was saying, I think too, like with those receivers and stuff who have the injuries, I think when camp opens, like I could see them falling too. Like even if it's a guy you know will be ready week one, if they're not ready like day one of camp, I think they're gonna fall hella. So like I'm kind of holding off a little bit on like Ayuk and Diggs and stuff just because they have the torn ACLs. I think they might drop a little, get some value on them like right when camp opens maybe. Even though it's like I think it's already like priced in, but then like just whenever bad news comes out, you see the guys drop. Especially in like individual drafts, you get like crazy value sometimes and stuff. Let me switch back to the board. Um, so yeah, nothing too crazy so far. Uh, I don't know. Couple guys, like only one guy starting just three receivers straight, just straight pissing. So kind of see how he does. See if he does like Boner Brian type build. He just like pisses for like 6, 7 rounds before he grabs a running back. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of like doing a start like this though for like my squad. It's like I don't know, you're just kind of balanced. You have like a good player at like just your main three positions. I'll probably push tight end a little bit further down. Maybe like Kittle will be in play. We'll kind of see what's there. But I like this. It's just like get Josh Allen, have that like elite floor, elite ceiling at QB. Saquon, obviously like elite floor, elite ceiling at running back. T. Higgins, he's a guy like I'm like all right with T. Higgins, but in this he is a little inconsistent. So maybe not the best like eliminator type pick, but I'm cool with getting T. Higgins as my wide receiver one. Makes me want to maybe get a little bit more like consistent guys later. Maybe not quite as like spike weeky type guys, but I think with Josh Allen and Saquon, at least they kind of got those positions held down. So that'll probably be like decent at those positions at least. Um, so let's see here. So I like Ted a lot if he gets to me. I don't really Omarion, like I like Omarion in general. He's a little bit of a tough click in the eliminator. Same thing with Hunter. Like Hunter, I'm alright with Hunter, but oh, and these are my exposures just for like everything. Um, but yeah, I'm like, I don't know, I'm alright with Hunter, but I don't really love him in this contest. Like, I'd probably rather grab a guy like Cortland or like DK. I do like Kittle here. Um, Chuba's alright too. I don't really mind them. Um, so they got 1-1-1. I'll probably grab Chuba because I'm okay with like Cortland or DK if either of them make it. But yeah, I don't know. I like that because then I just have my like two solid kind of anchor running backs. I mean, Chuba's like he's all right, but he should have the role locked down. So I feel pretty good having him as my RB2. I'll grab Cortland Sutton here. I feel a little bit better about him than DK. Just like I think he's gonna be like kind of the target hog on Denver and everything. I think he'll be he'll just be consistent. Like he might see a little bit less targets than last year, but he should be like the main target getter on the team. So I feel pretty good getting him as like my wide receiver 2 on here. Just kind of consistent play, has some touchdown upside. Hopefully the offense gets a little bit better. So they got the AJ Brown, Jalen Hurts stack. That's pretty nice actually. That's a pretty nice start. I got I don't like that. Oh damn, someone went bully tight end. See, I don't know about that team. It's like Bengals, and then you got Joe Burrow, and then you got bully tight end. That's a risky build. Week 1, if Bengals don't go off, they're eliminated. They're done. Like, Genty Bowers combo. I don't know about that one in like eliminator format, like getting both guys on the Raiders. I don't mind it in like the other formats, but in eliminator, I just kind of wonder about I don't know, just getting both Vegas pieces. That just seems a little bit, it's like a little bit risky, but it could work out. I mean, they could kind of like ping pong, both give you like good weeks. Maybe the Raiders are just a good offense. They give you good weeks, but I don't totally know about that. The Jonathan, he got Puka at the beginning. All right. This guy's kind of pissing. RJ Harvey is RB. It's kind of interesting build. Oh, damn, this dude 5 straight wide receivers. I wonder if he'll grab a running back soon. Probably. He's got to grab a running back this round, starting 5 straight. Like, no way he goes another round without grabbing one. Let's see. CD, London, Rice, Devonta Smith, DK Metcalf. That's a pretty nasty wide receiver core. But they're going to grab Juwan Jennings. I don't know about Juwan Jennings on that team. Get your wide receiver 6, 3rd and Juwan. The GOAT, San Francisco GOAT. I don't know about that one. So for my team, I'm definitely grabbing Olave if he's there. To me, he's like, especially in Eliminator, like I like Rome's upside and stuff, but I mean in this, like Olave is going to be like target hog on that team. Easy pick right there. And then I could go Laporta or Rome. Either of those two. I could grab Shakir with Allen. I mean, that is like a stack, but I'll probably actually punt tight end a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna grab Caleb Johnson. Because I like that. That gives me like a 3rd like solid running back. I mean, he might start a little slow, but hopefully I kind of have these 2 guys like carrying me the first 2 weeks, and then I got like decent receivers to start. Probably need to put a little bit more capital there, but I feel pretty good with that start. Like, I don't know, Saquon, Chuba, Caleb Johnson. That should be a pretty solid RB room, and then I can kind of wait a little bit till I get the next one. So that should be, I don't know, that should be a pretty good start. I could have went Shakir. I just really can't get in on Shakir. Like, that's just, I don't know. That's just like a tough one for me. Like, in Eliminator, I guess he's all right. And I do have Allen. He just seems like such a floor play. How often is he really going to hit your lineup if you're drafting like 6, 7 receivers? I mean, like, I'm gonna check out his game log. Yeah, I mean, 10, 5, 13, 6, 2, 6.5, 10.9, 5, 5, 7, 3, 16, 1 week, 922. It's like, is that ever really hitting your lineup? Like, it's cool if you got the stack and stuff, but it's just, I just can't really see Shakir ever even. I don't know. I just can't really see him doing anything. You know what I mean? Like, just hard to see. Um, let's see what else we got going on. So I got a decent build. Damn, the one in the middle. They have 7 straight wide receivers. That might be Boner Bryant's burner account. 7 straight. Let's see. Let's see what they do. They gotta grab what's on the board right now. Mooney. They grab Mooney. That's good value. I mean, they gotta grab like Warren or Najee, something like that. Maybe a QB. Bo Nix. Damn. So they don't have a single. They're full zero running back. That's crazy to go 7 straight. Damn. Other than that guy, everyone else seems to be building like pretty normal overall. The bully tight end guy, I mean, that one's weird to me too. They got Jacoby and Godwin. That's not too bad. I'm about up. Um, so I could look at Pittman here. I could get Fields and just be like done at QB. I don't mind that. I actually like Jordan Mason here. Yeah, I'm gonna grab Jordan Mason. And then I could either grab Fields. I grab Burden too. Get a little bit more upside at wide receiver. So I'm at 98. So I'll be up in like 20 picks. So I'll be looking at like Bateman, Trey Harris, Mims, Keon. So I'll probably grab at least one of those receivers. That is a little bit of a. It's not too much of a reach on Burden actually. I think I'm gonna grab Burden, get a little bit more upside in there. I don't really need Fields with having Josh Allen. All right, cool, got it. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm like huge. I have a ton of Fields, but I think with Josh Allen, it's probably better to get my fourth receiver in there and get a little bit of upside at the position, and then probably one of these two picks, I'll grab a receiver again there, and then I'll kind of see what else is there. Maybe grab tight end or quarterback, something like that. Um, but yeah, so let's see. Okay, yeah, so this person, they did the bully tight end, Jamar Chase, running back, Burrow, and then just 4 straight wide receivers. So, I mean, not terrible. I don't, I don't mind that. Godwin, Andy, Buka, kind of a little bit interesting, but 5 receivers. I mean, they only have Chase Brown at running back. I really don't think the bully tight end's like a good idea. Like, I mean, I guess if they both go off, one of them can hit your flex, but it just doesn't seem like a good bet overall. There you go, RB1, Travis Etienne. They saw Bashal Tootin fumble it. They know who the RB1 in Jacksonville is, and it's Travis Etienne Jr. Why would you take a running back up here when you can get RB1, former first round pick, all the way back here? It's an easy game for them. Over here, so they only got Harvey and Pacheco. I mean, pretty nice receivers though. Neighbors, Nico, Terry, Devontae, Ridley, and Golden. I mean, that's pretty nice so far actually. I like that one. Kind of see what they do on the turn here. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice squad though so far. Okay. Tyrone Tracy and Cam Scadaboo. Huh. I mean, that's an interesting way to play it. Like, I mean, you have Harvey and Pacheco. You get both Giants running backs. I mean, I I don't hate doing a play like that, but I just kind of feel like with the Giants, it's like a low scoring backfield in general. So I don't really know about getting both guys from that backfield. I mean, I guess you kind of hope one of them breaks out. And since it's like the Eliminator with the 1v1s, you don't necessarily need oh, I'm not gonna handcuff myself, so maybe you just get a big like breakout guy. But if they're just both kind of split and like stealing work from each other, I don't really know if the Giants are a good enough offense to support like getting two guys from the same backfield. I don't know about that move. I mean, it's all right. They got Pacheco and Harvey, so they got decent running back production and they got killer wide receivers. So interesting like play though to get both guys from the Giants backfield. Uh, all right, so I'm about up. Uh, could grab Dak or May. I'm gonna grab Keon first. That way I can get like a little skinny stack. I really like doing the skinny stacks in this. Um, Even though like Allen, you don't have to because I mean he does rush enough, so you don't really have to get him stacked. But I do like having like a skinny stack. Like I might even look at Kincaid later and like kind of get a little double. But I think the price is low enough where like when they hit the buy, it's not gonna like kill me. I think I'm gonna grab a quarterback here also. Just probably be done at two. Yeah, because the tight ends are quite a bit down there. I'm gonna go May. I could go Dak, but you can't really backstack Dak, so I'm gonna get May. I think May has more rushing upside. I feel like with Dak, even in Eliminator, like you really want the like a stack with him, just because he's not really super mobile. He's had like the leg injuries and stuff, so he's probably gonna be even less mobile now. Where May, like he can just rush it in. He's probably gonna spread it around quite a bit. You don't really need a stack, and even with that said, like I can still grab like Cal Williams down here and grab Hunter Henry way down. I could even grab Demario Douglas way down. So that gives me some late options to it, like receiver and tight end that kind of like fit with my team, give me a little bit of correlation. So I kind of like that overall. Um, so let's see, anything else? Anything else like interesting? Um, no, not really. That's kind of interesting. They have three Q. I guess it's a decent range to have three QBs. It's a little bit of capital. Oh, so that person's the one who started seven wide receivers. Same on Bo Nix, and then they got both Jaguars running backs, and then Jadon Blue, which I mean Jadon Blue, he could be a breakout guy, but picking him at 115, especially in this kind of contest where like I don't think he'll give you consistent points. I really don't know about that one. Like yeah, I don't know about that build. And then like handcuffing yourself, like I guess you just hope that one of the Jags guys breaks out. You hope that they're not like splitting too much. It's just like you get one of them to totally break out. And then this guy, he only has Chase Brown, and then Tajay and Rashad White. I don't I don't know. It is interesting because it's like hard to say what the optimal build in this is. But like I think you really want to kind of have like a balanced roster, where you have like decent receivers. Like I would even say like I'm maybe a little bit lighter at receiver, but I'm gonna put a little more volume there. But like I just think without consistent running back production, it's gonna be really hard just week to week. Wide receivers are inconsistent. Just like even if you do have that ceiling, if you have one low week with those guys, I don't know, it could really like tank you. So here I'm probably looking at Cal Williams and Kincaid. That'd probably be ideal if I can get both of them. Okay, Kincaid's gone, so I'll grab Cal Williams. Yeah, I'll grab Cal Williams. And that gives me a skinny stack with both my QBs. Probably still target Hunter Henry later, but I'll probably grab a tight end right here too. I could grab like Bryce Young, but I think I'll just grab Ferguson. I think even with Pickens there, like his role might be a little bit less, but I could see him still having a pretty good year overall. I don't. I think he's still going to be like a threat in the red zone. I think. Um, I guess I can't see his stats because like 2 years ago, I mean, he was solid 2 years ago. Yeah, so last year, I mean, he still had 86 targets, 59 catches, 494, no touchdowns though. But you'd expect a little bit more touchdown production from him. Hopefully, the offense a little improved. 2 years ago, 102 targets, 71, 761, and 5. So even if he puts up a stat line like that, I mean, he's a decent value where he goes. He goes around guys like Kyle Pitts, Dallas Goddard. I think Dallas Goddard's pretty good value too. He just like Dallas Goddard's always hurt. It makes him like a real tough click with how often he gets hurt. Um, I'll go back to the board quick. So let's see. Oh damn, this person. I wonder if they're on auto draft. They have 4 QBs now. I mean, they have 3 running backs. They're fine with those 3, but that's all they have. Only 4 wide receivers. That's. I'm gonna see when it comes up to them if it like auto picks. Maybe they didn't set their limits or something. But yeah, I don't know about that one. So they got. I'm gonna pull up their team real quick. This guy. Baker, Purdy, Dak, Geno. No stacks at all. Which I mean, I guess Purdy with McCaffrey, but I mean, debatable whether you want stacks or not. So are they on auto or are they? No, they're actually picking. Huh? That's pretty wild. I don't know about that build. McCaffrey, Jacobs, Quinshawn, Hill, Moore, Hunter, Judy, and then Josh Palmer, Travis Kelce, Tucker Kraft. Wild. Oh yeah, and then the 0 RB team. Well, they got. So they have 7 receivers: Bo Nix. Then they got ETN, Jadon Blue, Bashal Tootin, Tua, Kyle Pitts, and Roshan. So ETN, Blue, Tootin, and Roshan are the running backs. I'll grab Hunter Henry here just in case. Let me see what's that running back. I'll probably actually just grab Braylon. I like Braylon quite a bit. So I'll probably grab him first. Hopefully they don't take Henry. They have 2 tight ends, so they probably won't. Who do they got? Oh, they got McBride and Kittle, right? They're the bully tight end. Yeah, they shouldn't take Henry. If they do, I'd just grab Ertz, though. That'd be fine. Okay, I'll grab Hunter Henry. I'll probably throw a 3rd tight end on here. I probably won't. Yeah, I'm not going to throw a 3rd quarterback on there. Josh Allen, Drake May, that should be fine. That's kind of the thing with taking the lead. And then I'm a big fan of Drake May, and I still took him decently high. So it's like, with that much capital, I don't think taking a 3rd quarterback is worth it. Even though in Eliminator, I think 3rd quarterback is usually the way to go. I think if you get an elite and then you get another guy you feel like really good about, then I don't think it's worth it to get a 3rd QB, especially if you don't really have any stacks or anything. I could if I feel good at everything, maybe I'll look at Tyler Show very last pick if he's still available, because I'll have the 2nd to last pick in the whole draft. And I'm done at running back already, so I'll kind of see how tight end receiver shakes out. Maybe I'll look at Tyler Show just to throw him on there, but I don't know. Probably just throw it at receiver. Kind of see how it goes, though. Oh, yeah, so this team, they had a pretty interesting build 12 times. Let's see. So they just got Burrow at QB. That's it. And AR is the top QB on the board now. And they got Chase Brown, Ty J, Rashad White, Ray Davis, Trey Benson, Will Shipley, Jalen Wright. So, like, crazy volume, but just Chase Brown as a starter. Then they're going quick. Jamar Chase, Jacoby Myers, Chris Godwin, Amika, and Jaden Higgins. That's it at receiver. And then McBride Kittle, right? They got the bully tight end. That's a wild build. I don't understand that one at all. And then one QB and he has like no rushing upside. It's like, I mean, he's a Burrow. He give you like crazy weeks, but still. So let's see. So the tight ends are kind of coming off the board. Some of those kind of later receiver clicks. Wow, QJ went really late, 173. I guess I don't know. Is that says ADP a lot later in this? 164. So I guess a little bit later in this. I'm only a couple picks away, I think now. See, I'm only like 5 picks away. I like Pat Bryant a lot. Could get AR just all for the upside. Could go like Pierce AR, but probably not. I'll probably just grab Pat Bryant and then maybe Kate Otten. Just give me like another like kind of consistent tight end. Oh, they took Kate Otten. Could grab Juwan Johnson for the show stack. Just kind of build that out a little bit more. Just kind of have like a third stack just in case it hits. I don't know. I don't know with Josh Allen if that's worth it to like build kind of a lower end stack like that. Maybe I'll just grab Pat Bryant and then maybe I'll grab Juwan because I probably want him either way. And then if Show's still there, I'll grab him. And if not, then I'll probably just go 8th receiver. See, I think I want Juwan here. Yes, then all my tight ends, different bye weeks. I don't think I have too many overlapping. I only have 2 week 12s. Oh, both Denver guys, right? And then I got a couple week 14s. I got May, Chuba, and then Kyle Williams, Hunter Henry. So basically just my Patriots guys and then Chuba. So that's not too bad. Week 7's only Keon and Josh. I think the Ravens are the only other team on bye that week. So that kind of makes sense. Week 9, Braylon Saquon. So not too bad. Yeah, so pretty good with the bye weeks like spread out. I don't really have any that I think are gonna hit me too hard. Yeah, not too much overlap. I guess just week like 14. But if I make it to week 14, then I'm already happy with that. And even that's not like too bad. It's just really Chuba and then my Patriots guys. So I just need Josh Allen put up a good score if I were to make it that far. And then I'm pretty much like good to go with, because all the other guys I'm missing are like lower end. Oh, Tyler Show already went. So I sniped that guy and Juwan got him. Got his ass. He took Kincaid from me, so he deserved it. Cole Kmet goes. I don't know about that one. It's more of a 20 round type pick. Man, this guy's team is super interesting. I'm gonna go over Steffi Boy's team at the end, definitely. This team too, actually. I kind of want to see what both their teams look like. I think all the other teams, they look pretty reasonable. This guy's team is a little weird with doing the double Giants thing, but overall it's actually like pretty good. Like I like that team overall. They got really strong receivers, good QBs, like pretty good build overall. I just don't know about this little move right here, but it's not too bad. I think everyone else's team looked pretty normal. Oh yeah, this guy grabbed the 4 QBs. So his team actually didn't look like that terrible. I guess just receiver was really light. Who did he grab later? Palmer, Keenan, DeMario. And he had Tyreek, DJ Moore, Travis Hunter, Jerry Jeudy. So I mean it's a light at receiver, but it's not too bad overall. I got Kelsey and Kraft, so I don't know. I don't really mind that build. Uh, so for me here, I think QB's out. Yeah, so I'm just gonna grab a receiver. Maybe someone who can give me like a spike week. Like Tutu wouldn't be bad. Like Tesla. Um, Torrey Horton could give you some spike weeks. Okay, I'll just grab Tutu here. That works out. All right, cool. So I'll let it finish up. Damn, they only, or they just staying with one QB. All right, so I'm gonna check out the team real quick. So yeah, that was an eliminator. All right, so my team, I got Josh Allen, Drake May. Feel pretty good with that QB room overall. Like I prefer three guys, but with those two, I feel pretty good. Running back, I got Saquon, Chuba, Caleb Johnson, Jordan Mason, Braylon Allen. Same thing, like pretty good overall. Like I don't know, I'm not the biggest Chuba fan, but I think he should be pretty consistent, get the work. I think Caleb Johnson will take over that backfield. Mason, even if he splits, he should have some touchdown upside. Braylon's kind of just more contingent. Maybe he gets a little bit of work, maybe falls in the end zone a couple times, but I don't know. He's more just contingent upside. But I think with these four, that should give me a really solid floor. Obviously with Saquon, I think that gives you like ceiling on his own, and then hopefully Chuba and Caleb kind of give me ceiling. Like maybe Chuba a little bit more earlier, just kind of throughout, and then Caleb kind of comes on a little bit later. Same thing with Mason, maybe if Jones slows down. Wide receiver, I got Higgins, Cortland Sutton, Chris Olave, Luther Burden, Keon Coleman, Kyle Williams, Pat Bryant, Tutu Atwell. So I'm all right with this wide receiver room. I mean, I got eight. I got a little bit more volume, just kind of fill it, but it's maybe a little bit lighter than I would like. But I think that kind of happens when you take like elite QB and then, I got Saquon and Chuba early. So kind of three of my first like couple picks weren't at receiver. Um, I think it's pretty good with how I like built the rest of it with kind of the little bit stronger at running back and getting the elite QB. Um, I think it's decent overall. Maybe a little light, maybe a little bit heavy on the rookies. I could have maybe got a little bit more like established guy later, maybe like a Thielen or something instead of like Kyle Williams. That might have been like pretty good. Um, Tutu Atwell at the end, like, I mean, he just might give you like a spike game or two. He's kind of a deep play guy, but pretty good with the wide receiver room, a little bit light. Tight end, I like kind of building like this, just kind of three like two kind of mid to late guys, and then one like full punt guy. They give you a three tight end room, all different bye weeks. You just hope they kind of hit end zones like different weeks, give you a usable week, one of them each week. Um, yeah, I mean, I think the build's pretty good overall. Like, especially with the elite QB, kind of RB first round. It's like, I think it's pretty good overall. I think maybe I should have switched out Kyle Williams or Pat Bryant for like a little bit more established guy. I think that would have been maybe a little bit better play, like a Adam Thielen type, a Wandale Robinson type. Just kind of give me a little bit more consistent floor. Especially going like Keon and Burden here. I think maybe a little bit more of a floor guy here might have just gave me a little more stability. I did want to look at some of the other. Yeah, I wanted to look at this one. So they just got Joe Burrow. So week 10, they don't have a QB if they make it. But even then, I mean, so they got Joe Burrow. They got Chase Brown, a bunch of backups, Ty J, Rashad White, Ray Davis, Trey Benson with Shipley, Jalen Wright. So I don't know about that one. Wide receiver, Jamar Chase, Jacoby Godwin, Amika, Higgins, Jaden Higgins, Michael Wilson, Jalen Noel, Adonai Mitchell. Like, I mean, I guess Chase, Myers, Godwin, if they're all healthy week one, even if they're not, you got a Buka. Like, if Godwin's not, like, I mean, that's a decent starting three. I just don't know about going with these other guys behind it. And then McBride and Kittle are going to, best tight end room in the whole draft, obviously. But I just, I mean, I really don't like this build. I don't. I think they're getting out pretty quick. Um, I wanted to see. Oh yeah, this one. They're the one that started 7 straight wide receivers. So they got Nixon, Tua, ETN, Jaden Blue, Bashal Tootin, Roshan, Burchard Smith, Dylan Sampson, Elijah Mitchell. So, I mean, hopefully they, hit the Jaguars starter, I guess. And then maybe if Jadon Blue is like starter week 1. Other than that, it's like a bunch of contending guys and backups. Um, let's see. So, yeah, the wide receivers, I mean, they go crazy. CeeDee Lamb, Drake London, Rashee Rice, Devonta Smith, DK Metcalf, Jawan Jennings, Stephon Diggs. Like, I don't even know why you would put a guy like both of these guys on there. Like, I just don't see why you would do that before you go get at least like, one running back or something. Or, yeah, I mean, a running back mainly. But I just don't really see the upside of getting both of these guys. Like, one or the other, maybe, I guess. But I'd definitely grab a running back in that 67 to 78 range. Um, Tight end, kind of weak, but I mean, I guess it's like all right. It's a little bit of a punt tight end, but I mean Pitt's okay. Maybe he'll be decent this year. Um, but yeah, that's like an insane build for Eliminator. And then there was one other one. Oh, it was the one right next to him, the 4 QB. So Baker, Purdy, Dak, Geno. I mean, killer QB room, should be super consistent. McCaffrey, Jacobs, Quinshawn, Jerome Ford, Kareem Hunt. It's not bad. I mean, McCaffrey and Jacobs, and then Quinshawn too. I mean, that's actually a pretty solid RB room. Kareem Hunt, I don't think he'll do too much, but he might play a little. Hill, Moore, Travis Hunter, Jerry Jeudy, Josh Palmer, Keenan Allen, Demario Douglas. Hill, Moore, Hunter, Jerry Jeudy, Palmer, Keenan, Demario Douglas. Yeah, I mean, if Hill smashes, I guess that might be all right, but I really don't know about. I don't know about that build. I mean, that's pretty light. If his guys hit at wide receiver and then at tight end, Kelsey and Kraft, that's a good tight end room. But if his guys hit at wide receiver, like, it could be a really solid team. Because, I mean, 4 QBs, that's going to be like crazy floor, crazy ceiling. Like, every week, you should be having like a great game at QB. Running backs, as long as his 3 guys all hit, it should be really solid RB. It's just this wide receiver room, a lot of questionable guys. Jerry Jeudy should be pretty consistent, but, really bad offense. And then Hunter, Moore, Tyreek Hill, they're all like, really good upside, but they're really questionable. And then, Palmer, he could have spike weeks. Keenan, you just hope he signs. And then Douglas is kind of like a floor guy, but he got him super late at 199. See, I think other than that, I mean, I don't know any of these people, but I think other than that, everyone else built like pretty normal. So nothing too weird like going on here. Other than those 3 were a little weird. It's like the 4 QB one. That's not too weird. It's maybe just like a little bit too light at receiver, but it's not too crazy. The guy at 1 and the guy at 6, they both had pretty wild, like pretty extreme builds. I don't really get that. Um, all right. So let me just go back to that. All right. So yeah, that's my eliminator. And real quick, I'm just gonna look at my top exposures in here. So Tet, Rashee Rice. I got a lot of Dobbins. That's a little bit risky. Tillman, Chubb's risky too. Hella Bryce Young, Estime, Alvin Kamara, Tucker Craft, Wandale, Caleb, Tootin again. But Tet and Rice, I really like them in Eliminator. I think they're gonna be like super consistent, like target hunter guys. But But I think that's gonna wrap it up for me. I think it's a little bit getting a little bit late. I just kind of wanted to hop on. I wanted to do a stream kind of in the week, but I think that'll pretty much end it for me. But if anyone watches and you got any like suggestions or anything I can change, anything like that, just let me know. But thanks for coming out, Nick. You know, I appreciate that. Uh, and yeah, I mean, hope you guys have a good night.